Do you remember us talking, I think it was a couple of years ago, about the no money weekends? Do you remember what that was?
No, I mean, you have no money on the weekends, it sounds like.
Well, sort of, right? So these are kind of having a resurgence because just everything's so danged expensive right now. You can't go to the grocery store without having heart palpitations. So what a no money weekend is basically you're having fun, you're doing stuff, but you're doing stuff that is either free or almost free. You're just utilizing stuff you already have, or it doesn't require anything to do that is fun and entertaining, but you didn't have to spend any money. So it's not like you're going to go out to eat. You're not going to go to the movies. You're going to do these things. Instead, you're going to go for a walk around the neighborhood. But that's, the easiest one. Are there some activities that you might do that wouldn't cost you any money, but you'd have a good time doing?
Well, I know it's not completely free, but it's cheaper. It's only like $5 to go to like the public pools.
There you go.
At least the one public pool we went to. I'm pretty sure it was like $5 a person.
So
it's like
had a good time?
$15. Yeah, and we went swimming. The water was freezing, actually. It was very cold. Brooks was shivering. We were in the pool for maybe combined for the whole amount of time we were there, 15 minutes.
Just because it was so chilly or what?
I mean, it was warm. It was a warm weekend. It was 4th of July weekend when we went, and it was so hot out. The water was so cold. I couldn't believe it. So then we were like sitting out. We had to buy snacks, so that cost a little more. But if you eat before you go, it's like 15, however many people.
Idea for you. If you just kind of got the whole crowd together and said, all right, everybody on unison, let out a little pee.
Ew, no.
Get it warmed up real quick.
But there were water slides. If Brooks was older, it would have been a lot of fun.
So public pools, public parks, obviously kind of top of the list.
That's usually we go take walks to the park.
But you could, decorate that up a little bit. How about it just says, well, we'll go to the park. What if you did all summer long the city park tour? You're going to play at every single park in town. There'd be an idea.
And we have some good ones that have splash pads. I keep meaning to check out the splash pad by our house.
The splash pads, you can go for a bike ride. You do a little geocaching, which is free with a whole bunch of apps. Watch a documentary on whatever service you're already paying for. You didn't pay anything extra for that.
Why do we have to watch a documentary? You could watch anything
TV.
On any of the services you pay for.
I'm thinking that whoever made the list felt a little bit classier saying documentary.
Okay.
Instead of just saying watch TV.
Watch TV, a show, a movie, anything.
If we were to make a list of a no money weekend activity, just guidebook, what would you add to that? What would you something that you think is pretty fun to do, but doesn't cost really anything? What comes to mind?
Someone said movie night at home. We make popcorn, throw blankets on the living room floor, and let the kids pick a movie. Way cheaper than taking everyone to the theater. Nobody complains when we pause it for snack refills or bathroom breaks.
Have you ever gone down, and if you haven't yet, highly recommend it's probably on YouTube too, but the TikTok rabbit hole of people making super forts in their house?
No.
Because you can make a blanket fort that's like pretty simple, but there's people that like take over their entire home with these contraptions they're building where it's just nothing but blankets draped over this, that, and the other, curtains. And I'm like, man, your whole house is a fort now.
But then it's like, what's this?
What's the point if it's the whole house?
Yeah.
Well, you're crawling around, though. It's like your house, but you're crawling.
What?
If only we had something that had walls and a roof.
And we used to stand at one point, but now we get around on our hands and knees.
It's cool, though. Highly recommend.
It would probably be fun for like 10 minutes.
They're fun to play in and maybe even build. The cleanup of any sort of fort is not as fun.
Messy.
It gets to be a disaster. No money weekend. What would you add to the list? What do you do?
I'm always a big fan of like hanging out in the park and people watching because there's always something new. It's like always different people. If you want to bring a snack from home that you pack from your groceries for the week, like you can. Maybe some wine and cheese if you're fancy and you have it in stock. I always think that's a great way to spend an afternoon.
Drinking wine at the park, staring at strangers.
I feel like the police would show up and you'd get in trouble for like drinking in public.
Ma'am, what are you doing? People watching, bruh.
Someone said, my kids think going to the library is an adventure. We load up on books, usually find a nearby park afterward. That way they can burn off the energy before we go home and sit down for a few minutes and read our books.
No money weekend.
Man, just sit around a campfire. That's perfect, man.
There you go. A little bit of campfire action. Just having a fire's fun. I mean, Canada's kind of outdoing us in the fire realm these days, but
that's true. Someone else said we just ride our bikes around town, stop wherever looks interesting. Might be a park. Sometimes we'll end up going to get ice cream somewhere. It kind of feels like you're on vacation without leaving town.
Do you kind of feel like you've had a bonfire the past 24 hours?
It smells like it.
Kind of what it smells like when you walk outside. Like, bonfire? S'mores?
It's not even just outside. Yesterday, in here, in the studio, couldn't you smell it in the building? And like I felt like I could taste it. I kept coughing.
Oh, I'm just glad that it was that, not me.
It was whatever that smoke was.
Well, you got some sort of no money weekend activity?
Yeah, I think a fun, free thing to do is to go hiking. That's what my boyfriend and I do.
Through all our amazing mountains, of course. So maybe more just like walking, maybe just like walking. It can be kind of romantic, I guess, if you find some nature to walk in, I suppose.
Well, it's romantic and it's good. I mean, it's physical exercise, but it's beautiful. I mean, we just love it.
I feel like variations of going out for a walk is the number one thing on all these lists.
Yeah, top thing. Someone said our family has dessert night. Well, we're skip going out for dinner. Instead, spend some money on ice cream, drive around, look around at things we haven't seen, look at houses we'll never be able to afford. It's become a running joke.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, well, we'll win that Mega Millions or Powerball,
One day.
which are each obnoxious right now, by the way. Get your tickets.
I better go get one.
Unless somebody's won recently. I guess I hadn't seen that. I think
I
they're
don't
still
think
obnoxious.
so. I'm not sure.
But don't buy any tickets because it's already been decided. I've manifested
you?
I'm going to win. Sorry.
Good luck.
Hey, you can't have my money.
More coming up next.